From Elon Musk to Satya Nadella, what's common between these top CEOs? Well, apart from tech, it's the visa that brought them into the US. In 1990, US introduced H1-B visas and brought in top brains from across the world to the US to innovate, lead, and create companies that now shape the future of global tech. These visas were instrumental in building the Silicon Valley. However, Trump's one move this weekend came as a blow on those students and aspirants who wanted to secure a job at the top tech firms in the US with H1-B visa. US has now imposed a $100,000 fee on H1-B applicants. Now, this created a lot of panic and confusion among companies, and they came out with advisories stating every visa holder should get back to the US before September 21st, or they may have to pay a $100,000 fee, which could be impossible for many to come back to the US because of the flights and the travel time. However, US gave some clarification on this. So if you are having any queries or doubts about H1-B visa fee, this is the video for you as we answer all your questions. We also tell you why this is an economic disaster for the US. First, what is H1-B visa? It is a program that allows employers in the US to bring in temporary foreign workers in specialized fields and ones with advanced degrees. India is the largest beneficiary of H1-B visa. In 2024, it accounted for 71% of approved beneficiaries. Second, is this $100,000 fee an annual fee? As per the clarification from White House, it is a one-time fee that only applies to petition. Third, do the current holders have to pay $100,000? No. The ones who hold the H1-B visas already and are currently outside the US will not be charged $100,000 to re-enter. They can leave the country and re-enter as normal. Fourth, who does it apply to? The new fee is relevant only for new visas. Fifth, till what date is this fee valid? The fee is effective from September 21st, 2025 and valid for 12 months. Now, why was this implemented? The White House claims that American workers are being replaced with lower paid foreign labor, creating quote-unquote economic and national security threat to the US. The statement claims that one company was approved for 5,189 H1-B workers in FY25 while laying off roughly 16,000 US workers this year. It gave another example of another company approved of 1,698 H1-B visas in FY25, which laid off 2,400 US workers in July. It also claims that these American workers are forced to train foreign replacements under non-disclosure agreements. It says Trump wants to protect American jobs and workers from getting laid off and increase employment.
No more will these big tech companies or other big companies train foreign workers. They have to pay the government $100,000, then they have to pay the employee. So it's just not economic. If you're going to train somebody, you're going to train one of the recent graduates from one of the great universities across our land. Train Americans, stop bringing in people to take our jobs. That's the policy here.
The reaction was quick. India has hit back at Trump's new H1-B fee, saying that it would have quote-unquote humanitarian consequences by way of disruption caused for families. The External Affairs Ministry in India, in a statement, said that it hopes that these disruptions can be addressed suitably by US authorities and emphasized that the exchange of skilled workers has contributed enormously to both countries. Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal has said, and I quote, that they are also a little afraid of our talent. We have no objection to that. So now, who does it impact the most? IT companies in India with clients like Apple, JP Morgan, Walmart, Microsoft, Meta, and Google may be impacted. In short, tech giants like TCS, Wipro, Infosys, HCL Tech, and Tech Mahindra, these companies will be impacted. Shares of IT companies fell massively, with Nifty IT index plunging over 3% in early trade, dragging down benchmark indices lower. Worst hit were Tech Mahindra, falling 6% in early trade. Mid-tier firms like your Persistent Systems, LTI, Mindtree, and Emphasis also fell. IT stocks were already having a rough ride, and any small recovery has also been derailed by this policy shift. NASSCOM says that the move could potentially have ripple effects on America's innovation ecosystem and create considerable uncertainty for businesses, professionals, and students across the world. MK Global says that it could disrupt IT sector's on-site offshore model, pressuring margins and supply chains. Legal experts say that this could face legal issues as well in the US. Meanwhile, as per a GTRI report, Indian IT firms already employ 50 to 80% locals in the US and about 100,000 Americans in total. It says that the measure won't create many new jobs, but instead it will make hiring Indians on-site costlier than hiring locals. It says that it would increase offshoring and outsourcing work to Indians living in India at much cheaper rate. This means fewer H1-B petitions, less local hiring, higher project costs for US clients, and slower innovation for America. It says that India must plan to benefit from the fee hikes, using the returning talent to build domestic capacity in software, cloud, and cybersecurity, turning this into an opportunity. Overall, as per the report, Trump's order is likely to hurt US more than India. Some experts even called it an economic suicide for America. What do you think about this? Let us know in the comments, and like, share, and subscribe to ET Now for more such news and views.
If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe to ET Now.